Hi, I'm Ember. Welcome back to the channel and I hope you're doing well today. Today I'm getting around to a much requested video. I was really surprised actually. I put up a community post recently asking people to let me know if there's any groups that you're still waiting for me to circle back to, anything you really want me to prioritize next, because I have so many choices that I've been overwhelmed with what to pick. And I was surprised actually how many people said Zero Base One. So many people. Now, I have seen Zero Base One crop up a lot in the request form as well, but I've always assumed that those people weren't aware that I've already reacted to them. The reason for that is the reaction is not on YouTube, it's on my Patreon, and there's probably some people who watch my YouTube content who don't check out my Patreon content. So all my reaction content on Patreon is free. I try to keep it as accessible to everyone as possible. I did record a video on Zero Base One. I looked into them and I listened to 3 of their songs at the time: In Bloom, New Kids on the Block, and Hot Summer. And because the last 2, they weren't music videos, they were like performances, they both got blocked, and I thought it seemed silly to upload 1 song on YouTube and 2 on Patreon. So I just put the whole video on Patreon. So I know a lot of people did request that I listen to some of those songs, In Bloom, New Kids on the Block, things like that. I have actually listened to them already. You can watch that reaction on Patreon. If you go to my Patreon, there should be a tag for K-pop reactions, and that might help you like sort through it. And Zero Base One is on there. So I've looked into them before. I don't remember anything about them, but I remember that this is the group that has the person from Roommates of Poonduck 304, which is a BL that I watched recently and is also on my Patreon. So we are going to have a very quick look into the group again because it's been so long since I've looked into them that I remember nothing. But I have been requested to check out some more of their songs and also some non-music content, but we're going to wait on that. But I have 5 songs to check out today that have been highly requested: Melting Point, Crush, Feel the Pop, Sweat, and Yura Yura. So those are the 5 songs that we're going to check out today. And I think they recently had a comeback too, no? Because they started appearing all over my Twitter timeline, and I was like, my computer is spying on me or something, because as soon as the community post started suggesting Zero Base One, my Twitter was like, yeah, now we're gonna throw loads of Zero Base One stuff at you. But my friend said they recently had a comeback, so that might be why they're like popping up on my timeline more. It says I've never been to this site. I wonder if, because I looked into them a long time ago now, no? So I wonder if I didn't look into groups back then, because this isn't something I always did. So there's a chance that I didn't actually look into the members or anything like that. How many people are in this group? 2? There are a lot. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh my gosh, 9? Which one's the one that was in the BL that I watched? Damn, who is this? That's a face card. Holy shit. Maybe this person in the bottom right looks familiar, no? I'm not sure though. So, we might as well look into the group, because I don't recall doing this. Zero Base One, also known simply as ZB1. Yes, I know, I'm English, I should say ZB1, but ZB1 sounds cooler, no? They're a 9-member project group formed by the survival show Boys Planet. So yeah, the Hot Summer performance that I listened to, I think, was Boys Planet related. The group consists of a whole bunch of people, but I recognize this person's name. I think this is the person from Roommates of Poonduck 304. They are managed by Wake One Entertainment, and their contract will last for 2.5 years. That's not very long. They debuted in July 2020. Really? I don't remember this. They've not even been around for a year? Why did I feel like this group had been around a lot longer? So it's going to be like 2 months, just under 2 months, they'll have their 1-year anniversary. It's... I know it's to do with the survival shows, right? They tend to have shorter contracts, but I really don't like it. I feel like you're just gonna like get attached to the group and then they're gonna be gone. I don't know. I don't know if they're allowed to renew their contract, like groups with like the longer 7-year contracts and whatever. They can renew their contracts or not, right? I wonder if they're allowed to do that, or if they're gonna be forced apart. I don't know. Anyway, July 2023 is when they debuted, and they made their Japanese debut in March 2024, so 2 months ago, with the single Yura Yura. That's one of the ones that we are going to check out today. So the fandom name is Zeros, or it might be Zeros. Zeros? It could be zeros, no? Like the number 0. Or it could be zeros. Or it could be zeros. What does the Hangul tell us? Zeh? So... Zeh? Zeros? Zeros? I don't know. We're gonna get confirmation from the fandom on that one, I think, in the comments. And their fandom color is blue. They have a dorm arrangement that was actually updated recently. It was updated this month. Holy moly, so we might actually be able to trust this dorm arrangement. Top floor has 4 people, confirmed roomies. Bottom floor has 3 people, confirmed roomies, though not sure if Matt also shares a room with them, so he might have a separate room. And then these 2 people are confirmed roomies when Guvin switched from Ricky's bed to his during a live. Oh, I see. Like, yeah, you could see in the live he went from one bed to the other. Okay. So they all live in the same building or the same house. And then you've got 4 people on one floor, 3 people on another floor, and 2 people, I'm guessing, also on the bottom floor, but in a different room. Rank 2. What does that mean? All right, we've got Sung Han Bin. He is the leader, the visual, and the main dancer. Are you also the oldest? June 2001? No, you are not. So he is at the top because he is the leader, but he is not the oldest member. He is from South Korea. He has a younger sister. He can speak Korean, English, and basic Chinese. He was a trainee for a year and 8 months prior to Boys Planet. He is a former Cube Entertainment trainee. His role model is Jaehyun from NCT. His hobbies are writing, reading, and making choreography. He can play the piano. He has 2 tattoos, one on his right arm and one on his chest. Is his right arm in the picture? It is, but it's covered up. Interesting. I wonder what the tattoos are. His specialties are not being able to bear hot things and... I need to look up what this is. Hang on a sec. Oh, it's a dance style. Interesting. Hanbin is very close to Matthew. The 2 have known each other since before Boys Planet and they trained together. He has 2 dogs named Bori and Guansen. Yeah, and then it's got information about like how many votes he got on Boys Planet. So I think the ranking is to do with the Boys Planet stuff, which, you know, we can leave that. I don't need to know too much about that. Then we go to Kim Ji-hoon. He is very familiar. I think this might be the person that I know of. His position is visual. That means he's the oldest, right? 1998? Yeah. Okay, so he's the oldest in the group. He was born in South Korea. He has an older brother and a younger brother. He has a dog named Cream. He was a member of the boy group INX under the stage name Jinan. We'll come back to that in 3 to 5 business days when it loads. Jihoon was also the part of pre-debuts 18 and BIT, where he went by the stage name King. He is fluent in Japanese as a result of mainly promoting in Japan with his previous groups. Jihoon was a trainee for 6 years prior to Boys Planet. He's a former SM Entertainment trainee, so he has got a lot of experience in the industry, both as a trainee and also like with these other groups. He made his first K-drama appearance with a cameo in The Liar and His Lover. He made his official acting debut in 2021 with the web drama The Sweet Blood. He also played in Don't Lie Rahi, Kissable Lips, Convenience Store Junkies, Protein, Roommates of Poonduck 304, and The Good Bad Mother. Okay, so is this definitely the person that I know of. He also starred in several music videos, which it goes on to list them. His role models are Park Hyoshin and Taemin from SHINee. He launched his official platform Panic Rose, where he displayed and sold his art and communicated with fans. This is one of the groups he was a part of. He was a part of a couple of other groups as well. Okay, then we go on to Zhang Hao. I am sorry if I'm butchering names. He is the main vocalist, visual, and center, and he was born in 2000. He is from China. He can speak Chinese, Korean, and English. He is an only child. He was a trainee for 1 year and 3 months prior to Boys Planet. His role models are GOT7. His hobbies are food tour, swimming, walking, and traveling. He can play the violin, cello, and piano. He has a teacher's license. If he didn't debut as an idol, he would teach violin and music. Very cool. Sok Matthew is our next member, born in 2002. Position NA. like not applicable. So his nationality is Canadian Korean and he was born and raised in Vancouver. He has an older sister. He can speak English, Korean, and French. He was a former HYBE trainee under HYBE Japan and was supposed to participate in the program that formed And Team, but he was cut off, and that's when he got close to Maki. Is that another member? Can we confirm? Nope. Just me researching stuff and getting distracted. This is another group. A 9-member group through an audition program and Audition the Howling. And they're under HYBE Labels Japan. So that's what our Suk Matthew member applied to be in. Oh, okay. And the Maki is someone from that group. Okay. Matthew was a trainee for 1.5 years prior to Boys Planet. His favourite season in Canada is winter, but his favourite season in South Korea is spring. His role models are 17 and Mark from NCT. His hobbies are exercising, playing games, taking a walk, visiting restaurants alone or with friends. His specialty is falling asleep anywhere within 2 minutes. That is a great specialty. Favourite song, Seattle by Sam Kim. Matthew is very close to Hanbin. The two have known each other since before Boys Planet and trained together. His new idol friend from other groups is P1 Harmony's Kyo. Very cool. His favourite OST is the Howl's Moving Castle OST. Man, you are awesome. I love these facts. He also has 2 tattoos. One on his right arm and one on his back. He doesn't like cheese in hamburgers or cheesecakes, but he likes it in pasta and pizza. Motto, I will do it without regret. There's some interesting facts for you, sir. Not gonna lie. Then we move on to Kim Tae-rae. He is a main vocalist, born in 2002. He was born in South Korea. He has an older sister. He was a trainee for 2 years and 1 month prior to Boys Planet. His role models are Taeyong and Jisung from NCT. His hobbies are playing the guitar and exploring restaurants. His specialty is creating lip triangles. He doesn't like summer except his birth month, July. 2 of his favorite foods are sushi and sweet foods. He is most confident in his big hands. He has a habit of moving his eyebrows when singing. His most precious item is his guitar. And his motto is, I will advance to a debut position as high as my high treble. Okay, some interesting facts for you as well. Then we have Ricky. Face card. Look at this look for him, no? With the bright red hair. Damn. I just think that style suits him so much, no? Very cool. You look badass, sir. So his name is Ricky. He was born in 2004 and his position is also not applicable. Is it because they're a larger group that they don't put positions? But they've only got 1 extra person than a lot of the groups that we've looked into. A lot of groups have 8 people and normally they list positions for all of them. But people have told me a few times that the positions are either out of date or they just don't apply, right? Because in these groups, quite often they are all so well-rounded that they all dance, they all sing, they all rap, etc. The positions for all of them are kind of not applicable, if that makes sense. So maybe they're just being realistic with it and they're just saying he's an all-rounder. I don't know. Anyway. Born in 2004, he has a hometown in China. Family is mother and younger sister. Ricky used to live in California in the US. He can speak Chinese, Korean, and English. He was a trainee for 2 years and 2 months prior to Boys Planet. He loves strawberries, therefore he likes any food and drink that is strawberry flavoured. His role model is G-Dragon from Big Bang. His specialties are playing basketball and having good senses. He has the word role model tattooed on his neck. The meaning behind the tattoo is that Ricky wants to become someone's role model. As an idol, I presume you are several people's role model. His favourite food is pizza. Do we see the tattoo, or is it like... maybe it's on the back of his neck, or like under the collar somewhere. I've got several members with tattoos. I'm all about it. I do not remember this when I looked into them before. But again, I only listened to 3 songs, and I didn't look into the group like this. So we have Kim Gyuvin. He was born in 2004. Position is visual. Born in South Korea. He has 2 younger brothers and a younger sister. He can speak Korean and a little bit of English. Gyuvin was a trainee for 3 years and 11 months prior to Boys Planet. He is good at many sports, including soccer, basketball, bowling, ice hockey, and more, As a result, he once won first place in a soccer match during his junior year of high school. His role models are ATEEZ's San and Hongjun, yeah, and Kai from EXO, very cool. Hobbies are playing games, eating delicious food. He is the tallest member of the group. He's very close to Yujin. They were very close since they were trainees. He has been close with Tempest's Hyuk, Hwarang, and Unchan since they were young. Very cool. Gyuvin's specialties are balancing and losing rock, paper, scissors. Losing rock, paper, scissors is his specialty. Losing. Losing rock, paper, scissors. Imagine having such bad luck with rock, paper, scissors that they list it as your specialty. His favourite song is Kick It by NCT 127. Okay, then we have Park Gonuk. He is a rapper, vocalist, and dancer. He was born in 2005 in South Korea. He is an older brother. His favourite time is the period from winter to spring. He loves that he can feel the air and the wind. He can speak Korean and English. He was a trainee for 2 years and 5 months prior to Boys Planet. Most of his favourite foods are chicken dishes. Some of his favourites are stir-fried chicken soup, buffalo wings, steamed chicken. His all-time favourite, however, is dakbokkumtang, braised spicy chicken. He can't eat tomatoes by itself. Me neither, honestly. He was the class president and the vice president in the student council. He was also on the anti-bullying committee. He was also in the debate and soccer team. Wow, did you sleep at all at any point? In order for the girls' dance team at school to become more popular, he decided to join the team. Did you sleep at all? How did you have time for all of these things? His specialty is his high pitch. That sounds promising. Okay. We gotta be getting there. Han Yujin is next. He is the maknae and visual. He was born in 2007. That makes him like 17, no? He was born in South Korea. He is a younger brother. He was a trainee for 2 years and 3 months. His role models are Taemin from SHINee, Kai from EXO, and Hyunjin from Stray Kids. Those are 3 great role models to have. His hobbies are dancing, gaming, checking his phone, playing soccer, and eating tasty things. He has a habit of sleeping with his eyes open. Okay, we found another one. He has a dog named Terry. I feel like we come across this fact too often, no? Or is this the third person that I've looked into K-pop and someone sleeps with their eyes open? Because we did have someone, I think it was someone in NCT that had this fact. And then I looked into a different subunit in NCT and he was also in that subunit. So we had the same fact twice. But that was one person, but there was also someone else. And I feel like this is now the third person who sleeps with his eyes open. I don't know about it. Anyway, he has a dog named Terry. Terry does not sleep with his eyes open. Yujin's specialty is knowledge about motor system. His favourite song is also Kick It by NCT 127. According to Yujin, his MBTI changes every time he takes the test. He's had ENFP, ENFJ, INFJ, ENTJ, INFJ, ISTJ. I mean, that could be because of his age, no? Like, as you're growing up, he's 17 at the moment. So as you're growing up, you're kind of learning about yourself and who you want to be, no? So you do kind of change, I feel like, a lot during that time as you kind of figure out who you are and get comfy in your skin. So it could be relating to the fact that he is the maknae. Or it could just be that he's all over the place. Who knows? So that is our 9 members. I'm not going to remember hardly any of those names, and I'm certainly not going to remember which face they go to. So just bear that in mind. So the songs we are looking into: Melting Point, Crush, Feel the Pop, Sweat, and Yura Yura. Now, they're all going to be fairly recent, no? Because they debuted less than a year ago. But let's see what we're working with on discography. So there's Yura Yura, Sweat is next, and then Feel the Pop was actually released less than 2 weeks ago. This is their new comeback, Feel the Pop, so that's a recent one that's been recommended. Sweat is also on this album, but it looks like it was released a month earlier, or at least a few weeks earlier. So we could go oldest to newest then, which would be Melting Point, Crush, Yura Yura, Sweat, Feel the Pop. I think that would be fair. So as far as I can tell, they've all got music videos because they're all linked. So let me just open them all up. And that'll probably be the easiest way to do it, is we'll just get them all lined up. Okay, so we're gonna start with Melting Point. Don't really know what to expect. I seem to remember having a fairly good experience listening to their music last time, and I really liked New Kids on the Block. That one was that one was on repeat for a while after I first heard it. So we'll have to go into it and see what I think. I really don't have too much experience with them or their music, so it does kind of feel like, even though I'm looking into them a second time, it really does kind of feel like this is my first time checking them out. So we're just gonna have to see. What happened to me? 나는 사람 속 너만 보여. 활짝 웃는 네 눈이 문득 마주쳐 피어나는 flash. 나란히 한눈을 따라서 반짝이는 starlight. 설레는 can't stop it, baby. 시간이 흐를수록 네가 더 좋아져. 난 설레는 순간. Mail for you. 왜 이렇게 좋지 너? 너만 보면 내 맘이 roller coaster. 고장나간 자꾸만 네 옆에서 너가 내려쳐도 feeling alright. Cute. 기분 좋은 떨림 얼어붙던 맘이 dripping dripping into you. 따스한 눈빛 포근한 손길 햇살처럼 내 맘을 비춰와 넌 어느새 사계절을 떠나본 시간처럼 여전한 내 맘을 담아. He's got like an ice prince look, no? Very elegant. Cute. It was very cute choreography. Oh yeah. There's something about like all the sweaters and coats and fluffy hats. It's like such a soft vibe, no? So fluffy. I really like that song. The verse started off and I was like, okay, this is cute, this is a vibe. And then it kicks into the chorus for the first time and I was like, oh, okay, this is gonna be catchy. I really like it. It's definitely my style of song. So we did have a few standouts for this, for sure, for people that really kind of drew my attention for different things. Okay, we've got our first person coming up in this chorus. This person, really nice vocals. Really like his voice for that line. Really nice to listen to, for sure. We had Ice Prince right here. Blondie had like an Ice Prince look and it just looked really stunning. No, there's like a part right here where he's leading the horse and it's giving Frost Prince. Very elegant look for him. Like you've got the earrings here as well. You've got like the pearl necklace. It's like even the little shimmer and glitter of the clothing he's wearing. It's giving like elegant prince vibes, no? And with the horse as well, like it was giving royalty and I really liked that a lot. I think this was like a really nice look for him. Then we had this chorus. We had two people like one after the other that I really liked for vocals as well. So this person, The purple sweater. Really nice. And then this person with the goggles. Really nice to listen to, no? Both of their vocals were just really smooth. It was really nice. All in all, I love the song. I love the style. I love the choreography. This choreography moment too, I already really liked it because, as a lot of you know, I really like the kind of domino effect choreography where like one person dances and it has an effect on another person. So I really love that kind of dancing anyway. This is what they do here with the kind of domino effect style. But then I also realized shortly afterwards that they make a Z, no? Like the letter Z? The zero base one? See? How cool is that? Very subtle, but very pretty. And then again, this vocal line I really liked. Right here. Which is our person with the goggles again, which I did already point out, that person for vocals. So really, really nice song, really vibing with it. I did like all of the songs that I listened to for these guys before, and I would say this would still be my favourite from what I've heard of them so far. It's definitely my style. And I think in all, not just the song, but the music video as well, it really kind of enamors me to the group, you know? They were having fun with it, they were smiling, it was very soft and cute. All right, that was Melting Point. We're going to go straight on to Crush, which I believe is on the same album. So let's go into it.
It's okay, here I am. You make me so supernatural.
It's a vibe shift, no? This is on the same mini album.
너를 찾고 버릇처럼 너만 감싸 축복이다 생각할게 당연한 일인 걸 이젠 내게
The horse is back.
If you want me I'll be there show my destination Break up down 너만은 Never down 지킬게 써줘 발표도 It's okay here I am You make me so supernatural 상처줄 수 없게 Crush me 날 부셔도 날 지켜 Crush me 무너져도 난 버텨 Crush me 문 위에 서면 oh 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 저 아파도 너를 향해 Crush 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 너를 본 순간 빠져들어 Rush Hush 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 너 말곤 전부 사라진 my world 모든 시간에 오직 너만이 가득 차 내 모든 공간에 오직 너만이 가득 차 흉기는 잡은 네 손 이제 놓지 않아 It's time for us to fly 이제 내가 너를 지켜 부딪혀 Crush me 날 부셔도 날 지켜 Crush me 무너져도 난 버텨 Crush me 널 위해서만 wow 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 더 아파도 너를 향해 Crush yeah God you're saving me God you set me free Gosh wow 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 더 아파도 너를 향해 Crush
I feel like that went so quickly, no? That song went so quickly. I will admit, it's a lot harder for me to point out who stood out to me in this one, because I think they all sounded really great and they all looked so cool. And I was like trying to keep track of like, yeah, I'll point out that person. Okay, I'll come back for that person. And it got to so many points that I was like, no, I can't do it. I can't remember them all. They look so cool in this. It's really cool to see like the the change up in style compared to the last music video. The choreography, especially in this area, was super cool to watch. And all in all, they just all looked badass, no? Yeah, all in all, it's very difficult to point out any standouts because I think they all just really owned their screen time, and they were just all like really enigmatic to watch. The choreography was really fun. The song was catchy as well. And it was a great like example that they can kind of do two different styles in terms of their music videos. I definitely felt like that song could have gone on for longer. Like I could play that on repeat easily. I feel like we're 2 for 2 right now. That's pretty good going. Which one's next? Yura Yura. This is their Japanese debut. So let's go into this one. Pink hair. Interesting. Nice voice, man. We're back to cute, wholesome, and fluffy. And the long hair. This one's really cute, no? Cute. I love that. That was so cute. They had that before. They had a butterfly in the In Bloom music video, and it like flew into something and it went all like bzz and got pixelated. I remember that. I just got like flashbacks as soon as I saw that butterfly at the end. This one is so cute. When it went into this chorus and they were here, I was like, oh no, I'm all about it. So many like soft, wholesome, fluffy looks, no? You just want to hug them all. It's just like such an upbeat, feel-good song. I really, really like that. All right, we move on to Sweat, which was released a month ago in April. Let's go into it. It's already giving catchy vibes, no? He's got like quite a low register voice, no? That sounded good. Oh yeah, it's catchy. So catchy. Their shirts in that part have got like cuts on the side of the sleeves. It's a really interesting style. Interesting choreography. So cool. Someone has their waist on show. Every time I feel like I found my favorite song by them, I just get like the next one and I feel that way about the next one. This is definitely my favorite thing in the world. The song is so catchy. It's so fucking catchy. Not just the sweat, sweat, sweat part, but the like bum, 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 ba dum part. So good. All about it. The choreography matches, I mean, there's some interesting choreography in this music video, but for the chorus, the choreography matches the song so well. It's so satisfying to watch. I really like their style with this, not only with, like I said, the shirts here have got like slits in the sleeve, but you've also got like in this part when they're in the road, I think it's really cool. There's someone who has like a sleeveless denim. Yeah, this was a really cool look for him too. I thought it suited him quite a lot. It was another one where it was hard to pick standouts for vocals because it all sounded really great. I think my favourite part of the entire music video, although it's hard to narrow down because I think it all kicked ass, but this chorus part where it's raining, so cool. I think I really just love these outfits in general. I know that it said that their color is blue, and I was thinking when I was reading that I could kind of associate them with blue and white, and this just kind of proves that the denim and the white, the kind of blue and white vibes, I think really suits them a lot. And I just really love this style for them. I love obviously dancing in water or dancing in the rain, so this was definitely one of my favorite segments for sure. I feel like I could watch it over and over again. It feels like they had a lot of fun with it here too, no? And I love to see that. I love it when it looks like they really had fun with it and they were like laughing and having a good time. Definitely my favourite song that's going on repeat for the next 3 to 5 weeks. So we are going to finish up with their last song, which is called Feel the Pop, and it was released 12 days ago. So very, very new. And we're gonna see what this one's like. Interesting. They like horses, no? This is like the 3rd music video, at least, where there's been horses. I'm intrigued.
pop 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 going crazy 망설임 pop pop poppin' poppin' we never stop
Red
stop
hair.
stop
It's
stop
the person with red hair who I said had the stunning face card.
딱 좋아 지금 이 심장 뛰는 온도 count 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 0 생각은 놓고 baby come on 이대로 즐겨 baby just ride 이 순간 내 ride with me
That hair color suits him a lot.
심장이 터질 듯이 pop 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 going crazy 걱정은 pop pop poppin' poppin' you never stop 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 나와 같이 내끼리 pop pop poppin' poppin'
They got the catchy chorus thing down, no? The vibe of the song doesn't seem to suit their style though, it's such like a juxtaposition.
이 순간 뜨겁게 감각을 터뜨려 I got it 그 순간 너의 그 질관을 열어봐 Feel it 선명하게 Feel it 느껴도 돼 고통은 순식간에 fade away Baby just
Really like his lower register voice with the rap, it's really nice. That was nice too. The Wild Wild West kind of vibe is so wild to me, no pun intended. It seems like such a vibe shift. They look badass though. So good. They've definitely got the catchy song down. Like the choruses are always so catchy. Yeah, there's the vibe. The style. You would think it would be like a harder hitting or heavier song. But at the same time, I think some of my favourite parts to see them dance were when they were all dancing in these outfits. I think it looked like really impactful right here, like all of this. Really, really liked it. Red hair definitely suits this person a lot. I think that's a very good look for him. I wonder if that might be Blondie, you know? Because he's got kind of long hair and we don't have long hair Blondie in this. Yeah, I think that's our Frost Prince for sure. It was really another one where, again, I didn't really have any standouts because I think they all looked and sounded really nice. They've all got really nice vocals. I did like, as I said, the lower register rap. Oh yeah, and I liked this part right here. I really liked that. Something really satisfying about the way he sung that. I really liked it. Honestly, I would be interested in watching their non-music content. What did people recommend to me? So for Zero Base 1, people recommended In Bloom, which I've already listened to, Crush, Melting Point, Yura Yura, Sweat, Feel the Pop, ZBTV, or a Zero Base 1 variety show, folder episodes. I don't know what that means, but I wrote it down, so I might have known what it meant at the time. Or maybe I was going to look into it, I don't know. So it looks like they've got some non-music content as well, and I would be interested to check them out and try to learn, like, more about these guys, you know, be able to learn their names and faces. Because we've got two people, I think, that visually I think I can pick out quite consistently, which is this person who I think had blonde hair in some of the earlier music videos. And then I think I can consistently pick out June, although I can't do it right here because they're quite small. and half turned away from the camera, and it's a little bit like potato quality, so I can't do it here. But I think when I see him, I can pick him out too because of Roommates of Poonduck 304. But other than that, I obviously don't recognize people and can't put names to faces. So I obviously am going to need to put some work in to learning people. But I would be interested in doing that. I'm only hesitant because of the 2.5 year contract. If I just casually listened to this group, it's not an issue. But after hearing the songs that I've heard today, I'm kind of already like feeling that pull to look into them more. You know, the pull I got with 80s, we all saw how that went, by the way. Plave, you know, like I'm feeling that pull to learn more about them. And I liked all of these songs, and I loved, well, I would say I loved all of them actually. There were none that I didn't vibe with. I don't want to feel like I get to that point where I love them and I stan them, and then a year and a half from now they're just gone, you know? Does anyone else feel that way, or do they have the kind of really positive mindset of like it's about the time you have with them, you know, and stuff like that? I feel like people probably have a more positive mindset than I do. Whereas I'm always thinking like, what am I gonna do when they disband a year and a half from now? I'll be crushed. I'll be destroyed. We've had a group like this before where I knew that they didn't have as long of a contract, and I was really wary about getting to know them better because I didn't want to get too attached to them, you know? And I feel like if I go down the deep dive with the non-music content, I'm in dangerous waters because these guys are great. I love their music. I love their vibe. I love their music videos. I don't know. You guys can talk to me about it. You can let me know your thoughts on that, where you guys stand, especially if you're in the fandom, how you feel about that. Maybe if I can get a little bit of nudging, then I can check out some non-music content for them and learn about them a bit more. So it'll be interesting to hear your thoughts on all of that. Thank you guys so much for pushing me to look into them again. I'm glad I actually went a little bit further with it and did my usual looking into the members and all of that and listening to 5 songs. Although I really did like the songs that I heard the first time, which as I said are up on Patreon, that first reaction you can watch. I did like those songs, but I wasn't really taken with them to the point where I wanted to look into the group again right away. I did listen to New Kids on the Block on repeat quite a lot when I first heard it, but other than that, I wasn't too fussed. These songs have completely changed my mind. All 5 of these songs were so good. They were so catchy. I would say my favourite is Sweat. That is 100% my song. That's my vibe. I'm all about it. Oh, I don't know. They're all great. I had so much fun. I enjoyed this way more than I was expecting to. And I love that. I love it when that happens. All right, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Tell me anything you would like to tell me about the group. And if you would like to see me react to any non-music content, please feel free to recommend me some. You can either just say, yes, please watch the variety show or something like that, or you can use the request form in the description box and you could link me to clips, videos, whatever you want me to watch. And if you guys want, then I will certainly do that and I will check out some non-music content for them. Alright, that is it for now, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!